Yesterday, I was in the town of Camden on the way to the nearby coastal village of Belfast during a family outing, because it was a nice day. And what happened was, we stopped into an antique mall where they had a area that sold vinyl, and the vinyl was from the personal collection of a local jazz disc jockey named Rich Tozier, and some of it was from the private collection of the person who bought out Rich's records, one Mr. Byron Greatorex. If he's watching this, a little shout out to Byron and Rich both. But the fact of the matter is, most of the records in this area were priced with the knowledge of their value, mostly within the $10 to $25 range. But because I remember back in the 1990s when I was a teenager, Byron used to run a record store more or less near the coastline of Camden called Wild Rufus. A lot of the stuff that I like will be found in the budget bin, and that's just where I found them. In the $2 bin, I found 4 new vinyl records which I purchased, which makes up this volume of Andre's Genre Profiles on Funk. We start out with BT Express, Shout It Out. I love that cover. Kashif Saleem of Send One Your Love and the song Stone Love, Boogie Funk fame, produced Evelyn Champagne King in the 80s, was on this album at that point. I think you can see him right over there. Maybe up there. The fact of the matter is, I love the title song of this album. You know, it brings out the JB, the James Brown attitude of, instead of penning anger in and then, hurting somebody with a knife or a gun, just letting it out vocally, speaking your mind. And I think with everybody coming back to the attitude today of you need to hold things in, I think it's important to speak your mind. That way you don't hold it in and hurt somebody. And I think this album, hearing that song, I have it on CD, in the vinyl context is fantastic. This is a wonderfully percussive disco funk album from the disco era. Heavily emphasis on the funk, but very danceable. The kind of disco they did was always very closely related to funk, and I really appreciate BT Express and love this album. Listened to it last night. The next one I've got is I Am Gloria Gaynor, released in 1984. I love the extreme close-up of the cover art. At this point, Gloria Gaynor was trying to go for a more streamlined Michael Jackson sort of sound because of her association with disco and the subsequent anti-disco freeze-out. Here's the Silver Blue record label. I love the little pastel vinyl records on it. I don't know if I can get close enough for you to see that label. I don't actually have any other vinyl with that particular label on it, but I look forward to hearing that album very much. And here we have Billy Preston, The Way I Am, from 1982. I just love the fringe of his kind of funky cowboy outfit on that cover. This is his Motown release. He had several releases at Motown in the late 70s, early 80s. It's a DJ copy. That is no big deal, but it's in good shape. Something I've been kind of looking around for a while. And this one is by an act that I have known about for years, the Ghanaian Afro-pop funk process band Osebisa, and their album Woea, which I believe is their second release. They always have this elephant imagery on their album covers. There's the band itself. Got some liner notes there. And if you take the vinyl out, there's no cover for it. It's not in the greatest shape, but I don't even know if it plays that well. It's on Decca Records. Sorry about the shape there. But that's what I found. So, anyway, again, I wanted to thank Byron for providing me with a lot of great music over the years on vinyl. And a word out, although vinyl may seem prestigious now because of the vinyl collecting trend and the 180-gram vinyl, the fact of the matter is, as far as I'm concerned, is that vinyl has never really gone away, and even though trends come and trends go, there's something about listening to music on round things that spin, like CDs, which work on the same principle as vinyl records, thank you very much, is very significant to the way music works. Rhythm rotates, and when the medium that the music is played on rotates, you get more the feeling of the rhythm. And that's why I think funk on vinyl is one of the most significant things to me. Anyway, enjoy your music, and I'll see you next time.